A package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with not really a pick up and play, it's more a mini review. A local friend, Brendan, who's brought me some interesting things lately. He bought a Megadrive Mini, pretty much on launch, but his game room is under construction, and he said he wasn't going to get to play it for a while. And he knew that I hadn't bought one yet. I'm mainly trying to be good budgetary wise at the moment, so I am looking at getting one later. Well, I suppose that'll depend on what I think about it. So he has lent me his Megadrive Mini. So here it is, the Megadrive Mini. So this is the Australian release. Nice boxing that's very reminiscent of the Australian release that, spooked Sonic the Hedgehog. And you can see all the titles and the bonus 2 titles. So the titles are the same regardless of region by the looks of it. From what I've seen, I haven't watched very many review videos. Actually only just watched probably first unboxing one, which was by good friend Tony Soft Otaku in Japan, and he showed he just got the American Genesis one, and he had his Japanese Mega Drive one. So what I'll do is I will just move up onto this table here where I can have the camera a little closer. We'll unbox it just so we can see what comes in the box, and then I'll plug it. I should be able to plug it, the HDMI, straight into my capture device here, and we'll plug it in and give it a go. Right, so here we go. I've got the box on my basically my pool table. Going closer so you can get a good look at the box with a nice background. I really like that it's got the Sonic the Hedgehog here, which harks back to what the the Australian box of Sonic the Hedgehog looked like. Not the original release, I suppose that's the more common way you would see it. And then we have the titles here. There's some really good titles on here. Obviously I have a pretty good Mega Drive collection. I mean, I've got quite most of the shooters, but there are still some titles on here that I don't have and haven't played, so it'll be interesting. And I will potentially look at getting one of these because I've got most of the other minis. I have a holiday home, and these are really great to take down there. So inside the box, it's actually a really good quality box. There are 2 controllers. I won't take the second one out because this is not mine, but Brennan was happy with me unwrapping it. He did semi-unwrap it himself. So this is one of the 2 controllers. As you can see, it is very, very similar to the original controller. The disc here has a different feel from memory from an original Sega controller, but it doesn't feel too bad. And these buttons have a nice feel, and it's of a decent size. Yeah, you can see the damage to my hand. So I do struggle with some controllers, so it's nice having a large controller that means my I don't have to close my grip completely, which is why I prefer arcade sticks for most things. And of course it's got a nice long cord, which is USB based. So we'll get out this next little box here. So that's kind of the system itself. So just to show you what else is in the box, there's a second controller, which I'll leave as is, and we have a HDMI power cord, a USB power cord to micro USB, and a standard HDMI cord, no power supply, so obviously you need to power it from your own power source. Okay, So in here, we have the Mini in all its goodness. Look at that, isn't that awesome? Now obviously the Australian Megadrive does not have any coloration around here like some of the other models like the Genesis and even the Japanese Megadrive. They have some added bits of colour here, so the Megadrive in Australia was just plain black and your only bit of colour was in your volume here, and then of course you've got your on switch here, reset. There is a fake spot where the microphone is supposed to go. You've got two USB sockets here for your controllers. Nothing on that side or that side, but there is a little surprise underneath that I know about. And on the back we have HDMI out and your micro USB power in, but this side door here, which is where you used to plug the unit into the CD drive, it actually opens even though there's nothing in there. Just for authenticity, you know, thinking of that little tiny detail is actually quite impressive as he puts that back together. So I'll leave this bit of plastic on here. Obviously the cartridge slot is fake, but it really looks the part. So I'm actually quite impressed with that. Brings back a lot of nostalgic memories, and I reckon that will look good, you know, sitting underneath a TV and playing it. So what I'll do is hook it up to my capture gear and we will have a play. Well, obviously we're not going to play all 42 games, but we'll just do a bit of a random selection and see what it's like. Right, so I've got it all set up. As I said, because of I don't have a HDMI TV in here, I am just playing it on the recorded screen here. Okay. So what have we got? We've got Alex Kidd. I think I'm not hearing any music, but we'll have to see how we go. Let's go for Alex Kidd. I can actually see sound in my capture. I'm just not getting any sound in my headphones. Wonderful. Alright, so we'll just try this game. A little bit of lag with the start button, but that might be just the capture. Jump on things. Oh dear, this is going to be very hard. My the lag in my recording is so much that things happen way after. That's going to be very difficult. Alright, what I might do is just pause here for a sec so I can get the sound going. At least that might help me with this. Alright, so at least I've got the sound back. So I can hear it. We're just having... Because I'm watching it post-capture, I'm not doing very well. I may have to... I'm probably going to have to do the old point the camera at the screen. So well, before we resort to that... Okay, hold the start button down. And you've got save slots, which is cool. any of the music, could I? What haven't I played for a little while? Well, I'm not going to attempt a shoot 'em up with massively delayed controls. So what can we do? It's not going to kill ourselves. There are some very nice games on here that I reckon will be good fun to replay, which is why I'm interested in getting one of these, because I don't have all of these games. Or, as an example, I've never played Castlevania on the Megadrive. So I said, well, have a quick look at this, and then I might change so I've got the camera pointing at the screen, because otherwise I am not going to get very far. This looks pretty cool. It's like a 2-second delay. It makes it almost impossible to play. As most games, you need some sort of reactions. Cool. It's got like a map. Cool. As I said, this is the very first time I've even played this game at all. I haven't tried it on emulation or anything. Okay, so bees jump and it's just so hard with such a delay between almost impossible to do even a simple thing like, you know, whip those things. That's cool, you've already got some stairs and things like that. So, I mean, look, the graphics are nice, and I like how they're keeping the aspect ratio as well. So what we might do, so I can properly review this and enjoy this, we will go and plug it into a HDMI TV, point the camera at the screen, and yeah, that way I can give it a slightly better review. Alright, so hang with me for a little bit while I go get that set up. Right, so here we are back. I've got it plugged into one of the monitors on my computer, and that is a lot better response time. So I'm going to pick something else that I've never played on the system. So Pro Protector, which is, I suppose, Contra. Good old Konami logo. Cool. As I've never played this one. And we're just moving on the speaker out of my monitor, which is obviously not ideal. Okay. So B button's fire. Oops. Oh, you're going to see me die like I'm afraid. we continue? Oh yes, thank goodness for that. Looks pretty cool though. Well, that one's pretty good. Alright, we'll try another game. Alright, so we're back to here. I said I'm really just going to pick some random things. Monster World 4, maybe? Well, look, now I've got to set them. I have to do a game. So this is the original Darius. Now I've got Darius 2. I really like the Darius games, so... Whoops. I forgot about the looping around behind me thing. Oh dear. I think we've missed every single power up possible so far. The music's probably a little tinny on my, I'm using this speaker, so it's probably not doing it justice. A little bit more forward flying power. Oh dear. Well, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Sorry, even though we're supposed to be looking at multiple games. I'm a shoot 'em up person. I gotta do shoot 'em ups. It's very hard to get those. Look at that forward firepower it goes down. And that increases our bomb power. Oh, I forgot about the explosion. Demonstration on how not to play Darius. Oh, double bombs. No! I'm back. Alright, we better try something else rather than you watch me play Darius very badly. Bonus games. So I mean, like, I've got this game, I don't have that one. I've got this game. FM Gym, Mega Man Mini Wars, and this is another one that I haven't played. So there's already, what, half a dozen games on here that I haven't played, so that possibly does mean it's worthwhile me getting one. Straight into it. Quite select it. Okay, so you got the first 3 Mega Mans. I'm just, by the way. I just want to see what the graphics like, what the players like. Oops. Get it ready. Don't worry, it's not lag, it's just me playing badly. Go away, you. Fine. Oh. So, if you ever wanted to see a guide on how not to play Mega Man, this would be pretty good. I mean, look, I don't mind the Mega Man games; they're actually really hard, and you need to know them. And it's quite obvious that I don't. Oh, I'm dead. We said, look, there's another game that it's cold to start that game like that. Oh. Okay. I do apologise for dogs barking and stuff in the background. There's a few other games. I mean, I don't have that one. This Vector Man's supposed to be pretty good. I don't think I've ever played Comic Zone before. The cover of this one, I've played most of the Monster World games, so I possibly have played that one. I've got that one. I don't think I've played Dynamite Heady either. Wow, okay, so there's more titles on here, and even Landstalker. I have played this title. I have a, shall we say, a Chinese copy of it. It's good fun, great game. And you've got World of Illusion as well, and obviously Wonderful Watch Playing, which is fantastic. Kid Chameleon is a good game. Fantasy Zone, Super Fantasy Zone is actually really good on the Megadrive. I don't have a personal copy, so there are half of the games I don't actually have a copy of. Don't even have Road Rash 2. I've got Road Rash 1 but not Road Rash 2, so, and I haven't heard of Landstalker, so there are lots of titles here that I haven't played, and even through the tinny speaker that is in this LCD monitor we're using, the sound's not too bad, way better than other Sega clone devices and emulation that I've tried in the past, so I think, especially for the price, I think Brendan said he paid about $130 to $135 Australian for this. I don't consider that bad for what you get. I mean, you do get 2 controllers, the unit, and 42 games. I said I'll probably wait a couple of pays and maybe get one, or maybe ask my family for one for Christmas. But yeah, I'll definitely be getting one at some stage in the future. So, alright, I hope you've enjoyed this really quick, rough and ready review of the Australian version of the Mega Drive Mini. And yeah, gets 2 thumbs up from Electric Adventures. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.